If you had a customer criticize your work or the nails fall off, do not give up. You cannot be successful if you're planning on giving up if somebody says something, right? A strong person has to learn how to go through adversity. Welcome back to my channel, The Business of Nails, Jules Nails by Gail Jules Nails, and all the other things. And today in this video, I'm going to tell you how to become a successful nail tech. So if you are in the nail industry, or if you are a beginner and you are wondering, hey, how can I become a successful nail tech? Well, this is a video for you. All right, so I need you to watch this to the end, because in this video, I'm going to give you a lot of tips on how to be successful in the nail game. All right, so let's get into the video. So to be the best nail tech you can possibly be, the first thing that you need to do is practice. All right, because your work is going to speak for itself. You have to practice. All right, so every day when you get some spare time, when you are not doing nails, or you are not in nail school, or you just have some idle time, just, you know, time that you're on your phone, just not doing anything, you need to practice. And even when you can't find the time, you need to practice. The better your work gets, the more money you will be making. All right, everybody's looking at nail shaping, everybody's looking at nails design, and so forth. So in order for you to be the best you can be, you need to practice until you nail it. And when you nail it, you still need to practice. All right, so the number one thing that you have to do if you want to be successful in this nail industry that's turning billions of dollars, you need to practice. All right, so let's get that out of the way. Let's move on to number 2. Buy quality products. All right, if you buy quality products, whenever you start doing nails, you will work better. All right, a lot of times when you buy products that's not quality, you'll have problems. You'll have problems with lifting if you buy like a bad primer. Every year or so, new products keep coming out. But it doesn't mean that you have to buy new products, because sometimes old products are really good. All right, but you need to go ahead and buy quality products, right? Quick story. I was using this brand of gel polishes, and it was just so bad. Like, it was a name brand, I'm not gonna name it right now, but it was so through, and it had to like pile on coats of this gel polish, right? And in the beginning, when gel polish came out, I only had a UV lamp. I did not have a LED lamp. Whenever somebody would ask me to do their nails for gel, I would say, oh, I don't do gels, and I'm missing out on hundreds of dollars by not doing gel. But the reason why I was not doing gel in the beginning is because I only had a UV lamp, and the UV lamp took forever to dry. And in the beginning, you know, when gel just came out, they didn't have like no wipe gel coat. They had that gel coat with the sticky layer and, you know, all those extra steps. And to me, it just felt overwhelming. So I just didn't bother with gel for a long time. Now that I know better, right? And now I'm seasoned as a nail tech, I have a LED lamp. So I'm not even going to play myself with UV lamps anymore. All right. So now, since I have an LED lamp, LED lamps work faster, right? And they dry the product faster, harder. It is just better. And now they are so compact. They're really small. Everything is just getting better. You have to buy quality products. Now that I chose to buy better quality products, I'm doing better at gel nails, right? I'm doing all kinds of gel nails, all kinds of designs, all kinds of style, because I have better products. I don't know why I'm getting into gels so much, but D&D, I use that sometimes, right? But I use that mostly for tutorials. For my clients, I would use Gelase. Gelase is a really small gel polish, but you only need one coat, and it polishes like polish. I don't know, to me, it just works better, but it is way more expensive than D&D. So, you know, you have to look at it and say, hey, do I buy the Gelase that's good and I'm not struggling, or do I buy the D&D and have issues here and there? because it's like half the price. So as a nail technician, these are the decisions you have to make. Do you want more work, or do you want to pay a higher price? Sometimes that's what it boils down to. So if you buy good products, you will always be successful, because you will have less work to do. Your job is going to be easier, and you are going to be happier as a nail tech, and the client's design and whatever you do in their hands is going to come out better. Number 3, you have to be able to pay attention to details. Sometimes when you're doing nails, everything is not going to be perfect. You have moments where you put a pinky nail on lean, or more lean into the left, right? Not like a big deal, but you have to be able to pay attention to these little things so you won't do these things again. Because one customer might be okay with a pinky nail lean to the side just slightly, but another customer might look at this as a big problem and will not come back to you or require your service, because they're going to feel like you gave them a lean nail. Small things like that can make you lose customers. All right, so you need to pay attention to details, and if you do that, then you are going to be successful. All right, so let's get on to number 4. You have to be able to keep up with new trends. Some nail techs have been in the business for 20 years, and if you go to them, you'll realize the work that they're doing are so in the 90s, right? Nowadays, you have so many new customers, so many younger customers. So if you're a nail tech that's been in the game for a minute, it's essential that you go back to school and upgrade on your craft. Now, I'm not saying go back to school as in going back to nail school, but you could go and pick up a little nail class, a design class, because it's always new techniques. I remember when ombre just came out, one of the nail techs in my area, she did ombre, and it was so beautiful. And I saw it and I was like, oh my God, this is better than French, right? Because you know, French back in the days was the thing, that decent look. But the ombre, I was like, how did they blend that nail? Like, how did they get this done? And I went on her page and I looked, and I went on YouTube, of course, and I looked. And then when I see how easy it was, I attempted to do the ombre. Now, my first attempt sucked, like really sucked. All right. But the third time when I did it, it was perfect. Now, sometimes ombres don't always come out perfect because you have to blend them, and it's different ways it's done. And that's why I get back to it and I say practice, and that's how you will be successful. You have to be able to keep up with trends. Do you know how many ombres I've done since then? I don't even know how long the ombre came out now, a couple of years. And I've done so many ombres. So just imagine if I was not keeping up with trends and I decided this ombre was too difficult for me to do, and I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to stay back in the 90s and do the little 90s designs, you know, 2 little stripe here, 2 little dots. I would be missing out on a whole bunch of money. The whole purpose is to make money so you can sustain yourself, so you can be successful. Because you can't be successful if you're not making money. Right? You can do the best nails in the world. If you're not making money, how are you successful? All right. I know you love your craft. I know you love your trade, but we have to make money at the end of the day. Number 5, learn proper customer service. Okay, let me reiterate on this. Learn proper customer service. Customer service is not just for customer service agents who call you on the phone, right? And even if you're in a little spot, or you're in an office space, or you're even working from home, wherever you are, customer service is essential for you to have return customers, or even for you to have a referral. Because if you do my nails and you do a good job and you have a bad attitude, I will not refer you to anybody. No family member, no friends, nobody at all, right? I might not even go back to you myself. Your work might be good, but if you make me feel uncomfortable, that is it. So ladies, you need to learn proper customer service. And when I say proper customer service, you don't have to go to school for this. It's just about respect. Somebody come in the morning, you say, good morning. How are you? What is your name? You look up in your appointment log if they have an appointment. You say, hey, what are you getting done today? Just be polite. A lot of times you go for services and a nail tech will be like, oh, I'm not friendly. Oh, I don't really have to talk customers. I want to talk about my business. Listen, at the end of the day, it is a service and you need to speak. All right, because if I go in a salon and somebody just do not speak to me at all, I might take that offensive and think this person probably don't like me, right? And all the while I'm there, in the back of my head, I'm the customer, who's going to have to come up with ideas to start a conversation. It should not be like that, right? And I'm not saying that you can't do nails and not, like, get involved in a person's business and all of that. No, you don't have to do all of that, but you have to be courteous, right? You have to be courteous with this person. You got to make sure they're okay. It would be nice if you give them a bottle of water. Check on them every now and then between the stages of you doing nails. You put on the tips. You could ask them, hey, is it hurting? Sometimes the glue is a little bit tight on the finger, right? You're going around the cuticle. You might warn them that this might hurt a little, right? You have a new file. You're going to file the heck out of their nails. You might want to warn them, hey, this is a new file. So if anything hurts you, let me know, right? These things are you're just being courteous. All right, nobody's saying you got to love it over the customer, but we're saying that you have to have some respect and you have to treat the customer good so they can become return customers, because you cannot be successful if nobody is coming in through your door. You cannot be successful if people are not talking good things about your business. All right, so word of mouth, we need good word of mouth. So we're going to give good customer service. All right, so let's move on to number 6. Learn to manage your finances well. A lot of times we'll make money. You make $600 for the week, $700, $800 for the week. Okay, say we made $800 for the week. This is a good week, right? We're banking. So what do we do with this $800? Do we go to the store and just go on Shein, Zara, get our hair done? Anyways, I'm just exaggerating. But what do we do? After we pay our bills and whatever the necessities we need in our lives, we go back and we buy some nail supplies, right? But sometimes when you go in a nail store or even on Amazon, these nail products are very, very expensive. And sometimes even if that one product is not expensive, buying multiple products is expensive. So you have to watch your finances, because if you're spending all your money buying nail products and at the end of the day you can't pay your bills, then what is the purpose of doing nails? Are you just doing nails because you love nails, or are you doing nails to be successful and to make money? All right, so it is very important that you manage your finances. For example, you might need some Swarovski crystals and you might need some gel polish, right? This week you made the 800, so do you go ahead and you buy the gel polish and the Swarovski this week? Or do you say to yourself, okay, what do I need more? What is more important? Let me look in my stuff and see what exactly is more important. Now, a situation like this, I would choose to buy the Swarovski crystals over the gel polish, because chances are you have multiple gel polishes and that gel polish could possibly wait until you get paid next week, right? So, but the Swarovski crystals, that possibly can't wait, because if you're running out of crystals, it might take some time for the shipment, so forth, depending on where you're buying it from. If you're buying it from China, or you're buying it local beauty supply store, you're buying it local nail supply store, or you're buying it from Amazon, wherever you buy it from, it might take some time in shipping. So the most important thing right here is to purchase these Swarovski crystals. All right, and then the next week you purchase the gel polishes. Now, if you decided to purchase the gel polish and the Swarovski crystals at the same time, you are spending a certain amount of money out of your paycheck. Now, come next week, what if it's not a busy week? What if you only made $300? Now, next week you're going to say, I should have waited to buy the gel polish instead of spending all that money in the first week, right? Because doing nails, you're making money daily, right? It's not like you get a paycheck unless you're working in a salon and you're on commission. Then yes, you are going to get a paycheck. But if you're working as an independent contractor, right, meaning that you are working for yourself and you're getting paid per customer that's walking through your door, right, you have to be able to manage your money. Because at the end of the day, if you're not managing your money well, you're going to have $0 and you cannot be successful if you cannot provide for yourself. Number 7, do not give up. All right, don't give up. If that French manicure that you're trying to do looks crazy, do not give up. All right. If that design that you're trying to do looks crazy, do not give up. If you look at somebody else's work and it looks better than yours, do not give up. If you had a customer criticize your work or the nails fall off, do not give up. You cannot be successful if you're planning on giving up if somebody says something, right? A strong person has to learn how to go through adversity. You understand what I'm saying? So if somebody say something bad about you or your work, what you do? You improve on yourself. You improve on yourself. You improve on yourself. You don't give up, right? There's no failure over here on this side. All right. We are growing successful nail techs that's making money, and we're doing good work. So if you feel like, okay, you're a beginner and your work is not to where you need it to be, stay in the game. My work looked like crap 6 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? And to this day, I do okay. I'm not going to say I'm the baddest nail tech because I am not. But can I pull my own? Do I make money? Yes, I do. Am I successful at doing nails? Yes, I am. Am I the best nail tech up here where I stay at? I'm not going to say I am. I'm going to let the customers judge me for that, right? But at the end of the day, I could pull my own weight. All right. But I didn't get here in 1 or 2 days. It took me a couple of years. All right. And it was days where I felt like I wanted to give up. It was days when I had bad customers that made me feel bad. I had this one customer made me feel bad for a whole entire week. 1 week, my mind was messed up from that. Like, I felt like I wanted to give up. You're going to have days like that. But to be successful, you have to be able to push through those days and forget what that customer say and move on to the next customer. Because a lot of times, some of these customers, they're miserable. All right. So don't let that stop you. All right. Don't ever give up, because if you give up, you will not know where your potential lies. All right. So we are building successful, strong, individual nail techs that can think for themselves and make lots of money. So we're not going to give up. Okay. At least not today. All right. So let's move on to the next one. Number 8, you're going to get a support system in place. A lot of times while we fail at things, it's because we don't have the support system that we need. I'm going to tell you right now, your family sometimes is not going to be your biggest supporters, right? I can tell you my family isn't. But does that stop me? No, it doesn't. My husband is one of my supporters, but is he my biggest supporter? No, I make him my biggest supporter, but he's not. You know who my biggest supporter is? Me. My customers are my biggest supporter. And I have to instill that in my own mind and become that for myself. All right. And of course, I have friends that I reach out to if I'm having a bad day and so forth. But you need a support system around you. So if you can't be a support system for yourself, you have to go out there and you have to find it. A lot of times when we start out doing nails, all we get is negativity. Negativity, negativity. Oh, the smell. Oh my God. The smell. The smell. Family don't want you doing that in the house because the smell is so bad. And even if you wanted to practice, you would have to wait till your mom leave for work or everybody's out the house. And you're just not even having enough time to practice. You know what I'm saying? They don't support you. But girl, when you blow up, they gonna all want to get their nails done. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to be too busy. And you're going to tell them, hey, just go ahead and book me online. That's what's going to happen. You need a support system, so just find it. Find it. If you can't be a support system for yourself, just go ahead and find somebody who can help you with that, okay? This is the final one, and this is a big one. I love to leave the good ones for last, all right? Post your work. To be successful, people have to know about you. People have to know how to find you. If people cannot find you, how can you be successful if you're not doing work and making money? And how can you do that if you're not posting your work, right? You cannot be doing nails and you don't have social media. Get with the program here. Get with the program, all right? A lot of people is on social media, and I know for a fact, me, when I'm bored, I'll just go on my social media. I mean, I do a lot more posting than watching, I'm a poster, not a watcher, but sometimes stuff is just in your face and you have to watch. All right. So I know a lot of times, a lot of you are watchers and posters, and that's okay. But if you're doing any kind of business, how are people going to know about your business if you are not marketing yourself? How can you make money if you're not marketing yourself? If you're not going out there passing out cards or passing out flyers, you have to be posting your work. All right. A lot of times we do nails and we do hair and stuff like that, and we're embarrassed that we do these jobs because we look at our job as, I don't know, like it's not, you know, it's subpar to other careers, you know, like nursing or maybe a doctor or a lawyer. But at the end of the day, it's not subpar at all. Because in the nail game, when you get good, you're going to be making great money. You're going to be making money than a lot of these professions out here. You just have to put the time in, put the work in, get yourself together, get your quality products, and get right. And post your work. You cannot be afraid to post your work. I know a lot of times nail techs, they'll say, oh, I won't post my work because I feel like my work, you know, it's not as good as such and such work. It's not as good as such and such. It's never going to be good as such and such work. It's never going to be as good as her work. Everybody have their own technique. 10 nail techs could do an ombre. I like using ombre as reference. 10 nail techs could do the same job and they all look different. But people appreciate different things. You might do your nails a little bit more skinnier than she does. I might not like skinny nails. I might like my nails wide. She might do them a little bit thicker. I might not like thick nails. I might like them thin. She might do them thin. I might not like my nail thin. I like my nail thick, right? So you have to give people the options. It doesn't mean that because her work looks better than yours, people are not going to support you. You might have a great attitude, good personality, and people will flock to you easy. And she might do good work and nobody cares for her, right? So you got to think about that too. So don't be afraid to post your work. All right. Don't let fear stop you from being great. All right. You're watching this video today because you have a plan and you have a mission. All right. And I'm here to deliver. So if this video helped you in any way, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. So this encourages me to give you more videos and more information like this. All right. So thank you for watching The Business of Nails, Jules Nails, by Gail Jules Nails, and all the other things. And go ahead and watch my other videos. All right. Bye-bye.